What a complete fool. Also, did he not know what NASA was called? I feel like someone was like NASA.
Oh, yeah.
Someone said that recently.
Oh, did they?
Or was that someone in my life?
I got a NASA on my jumper.
Actually, I think it was someone in my life that said that, and I had to correct them. I was like, oh, yeah, NASA.
NASA, never a straight answer. I think Jermaine has been up at night watching too many YouTube videos, don't you?
Something.
Smoking something. But let's face it, we've all been there. So there wasn't enough of that, really. I love a bit of flat earth chat on Big Brother.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite topics.
It's good.
Sally was showing Kirsty her new belly button.
Oh, yeah.
Saying it's higher up now.
But I've also noted Roxanne was boxing with Belly in the bedroom.
Careful.
Mm-hmm.
Dan was pushing his I'm a great dad narrative.
Oh, I won't trust any fellas with my daughter.
Oh, not that, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Hardeep said, when did you start the denial about your daughter's life?
I put all Dan needs to do to scare prospective boyfriends away is play them that voicemail.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Dan goes, oh, I know what other men are like. Yeah, like, he knows what he's like is what he means.
Yeah, you think all men are like that?
Yeah, like a fucking dumb, violent rock. And he said his daughter's going to grow up with class, not with you and that thing off EastEnders as a mum. No, I like her, actually. And Dan goes, oh, it's less worrying with a boy. Do you understand? And Hardeep goes, no, I don't.
Good.
Overprotecting your daughter keeps men in control. That's interesting. I think there is a lot to worry about with a boy. Because boys get stabbed, they can get in fights, they can get into crime and all sorts of loads of shit. Like, yeah, girls can get raped and attacked and whatever.
So can boys.
It's true.
Boys can get raped.
For girls, as I was talking to Jack about this, being a girl, it's scarier walking around at night.
Because you're made to believe that you're at more risk, or what? Or do you think you
just
genuinely
because
are
men
more
are
risk?
scary.
Right.
You are more at risk of being sexually attacked, I'm sure, as a woman.
Yeah, I'm sure statistically you are.
So being a woman, you are naturally more fearful.
But that's not to say there's not a risk for men as well.
And men, because they're less fearful, they do stupid things.
Right.
So they'll drink too much or they'll do too many drugs and they'll end up in a ditch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they'll get in a fight and bang their head on the curb, get curb stomped by Sam off a BB-20, end up in a mud hole.
Smash the teeth out, mud hole. It's very dangerous out there.
But do you know what I mean? There's risks for all humans. We're all made of the same material, the same dark matter. God, I've got all profound. Anyway, what Dan is saying is he's an oaf.
It's not very forward thinking, is it? To say, oh, my daughter can't ever talk to a guy.
Like a caveman.
Get real.
It's like a caveman thing to say. And then Dan said he thinks it's equal. There's an equal amount of men and women controlling the world. And then Hardeep goes, oh yeah, what are your facts for saying that? What's your basis for saying that? And Dan's like, oh, I don't know. don't want to talk about it.
Oh, so Hardeep was saying that there's not enough female control in the world. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, it's true.
No, it's true, but it's good that Hardeep was bringing that debate.
But it's good.
You're putting it on the wrong person, aren't you?
Dan is like has an opinion. It's one of those people who has an opinion but can't back it up. It's
he doesn't know why.
What's the point of having an opinion if you can't back it up? It's so annoying. So yeah, that was it with that really. Dan's like, I think it's getting more equal now, isn't it? A lot of women who run the world, girls like that, basically.
Run the world, girls.
There's actual footage of the that conversation. Who runs the world? Women. No, they don't. Anyway, Kirsty said...
Let's not forget, it's still the year of the woman, technically.
Well, I think Roxanne put pay to that. So Kirsty thinks the public might be voting. Oh, we were voting.
Yeah, she did.
My vote to save Nick strategy
worked.
I've had a few people tell me.
Who did I
now
vote?
I sound like Colette Lala off Big Brother Gossip going, oh, we did that, we made that change. But I feel like, I'm not saying we did make that change, but maybe...
Well, who did I vote for?
Who?
I told you on the last pod. Roxanne. And can I just say, Roxanne has been the standout housemate of this series. So voting for Roxanne was not
Certainly
a bad thing, even though she walked.
Oh yeah, someone was going, was it Kwame or Melissa Bot going earlier, you need to take back your vote for Roxanne?
No, I stand by my vote for Roxanne. Stand by Roxanne. No, I stand by that. At that time, I was finding her an entertaining housemate, and she was valuable in the house. Like, I don't necessarily...
house,
yeah,
like.
and I still... Actually, if she was up for eviction now, if she was still in there, I'd probably be voting to save her.
I wish she was still in there. So then Roxanne said to Ben... this is when Roxanne told Ben what had happened.
Oh, in the pool room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, an altercation happened yesterday. And then Ben said, I feel like we're being watched.
In the Big Brother house?
Took her into the toilet. Yeah, you're being watched, bitch. You're on Big Brother.
Ryan punched me.
Ryan repeatedly punched me.
It wasn't play fighting.
Ben went, what?
He punched me repeatedly in my ribs there. I didn't say anything. I was in so much pain all night.
It was so sore and so aggressive.
It was intentional to hurt.
And then Hardeep loomed up, wasn't
Did
he?
he?
Yeah, Hardeep was standing outside when they were talking.
Outside the bathroom?
He was standing outside the bathroom.
Oh, I
And
didn't catch that.
Yeah, I thought, oh my God, has he heard? But he thought they were having it off in the toilet. Do you remember?
Oh, that's because they were in there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, so Hardeep got the wrong end of the stick. But I thought, imagine if he'd overheard.
She said, for the next hour, I was in a blur of confusion. Ben goes, just show me here what he did on me. And then you heard this, like, sound.
Yeah.
And I've just written... No, he said, no. He did that 4, 5, 6 times. He did that with the intention of hurting me. Ben adjusts his boner as he leaves.
Did he?
Yes. Gross. Absolutely gross.
He had a boner at the thought of Ryan punching Roxanne.
Yeah,
Sick.
filthy beggar. Hardeep said, what do you think that looks like? Oh, so was it? Hardeep's accent Scottish, right? What do you think that looks like?
Your accent for the first time was actually quite...
What do you think that looks like? What do you think Lee's going to be thinking? Swap places with him for a minute. Lee's the fiancé.
Before that, Ben said, that's done my head in. I'm raging. And I just couldn't wait for Ben to confront Ryan, which he did, but in the end it was a bit of a letdown.
Calm.
But yeah.
So yeah, they were in there for 40 minutes in that toilet.
Oh yeah. What do you think it looks like? What will Lee think? What are you doing in the toilet with a woman engaged to be married? Ooh, very prim. And Ben went, I was expecting Ben just to say straight away, and he just went, oh, it's not what you think. He did kind of cover for Roxy, didn't he?
Oh, instead of revealing.
Do you think Ben believed what Roxy said at first? Yeah. He did?
Yeah.
But mustn't he have even thought,
well, hang
Ryan
on, we're in
gone?
Big Brother. Yeah, why is Ryan still here? But do these people think that way? I don't know.
They must be read the rule book before.
Perhaps they're like, well, Rodrigo said the N-word. Oh, bigger brother. I was very drunk, very intoxicated, very excited. Yeah, and he stayed. Until he was no longer there, and we'll never know why, will we? I can't speak. My voice is gone. Uh-oh. So
Ryan was talking to Sally about his relationships. He said he likes the boys in the house, but he doesn't stay up at night with them as he doesn't feel like he can be himself around them.
Oh, but Gabby will tell you he's very carefully calculating his time to go to bed.
Ben said to the others, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, bless her, something's happened to her and it's not nice.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was something I've done.
He was talking to Dan and Jermaine at this point. But then he said, I feel like I'm being played.
So he was starting to get wind of something not genuine off Roxanne at this point.
Do you think, did the others say something to him then? Like, oh.
No, I don't think so.
Why did he suddenly think that then?
I'm not sure. But maybe because it was too strong to be believed, you know?
I've put the penny as half dropped.
Yeah.
And then
half-wit.
Roxanne came over and she was like going to Ben, don't talk to anyone about it. That's classic
gaslighting.
Yeah, like going, oh, it's just our little secret or something, isn't it?
Abusive
It is.
yeah.
It's dodgy.
Jermaine said, she's right, I want you when it suits me. Is that what Jermaine said?
Maybe. I don't write down things Jermaine says.
So that sounds familiar.
Roxanne then went to... So Roxanne was basically confiding in Jermaine and Dan about it, but then not actually saying what had happened. So that is very tricksy in itself.
Yeah.
And she went, the show are dealing with it massively.
Yeah, like stuff's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. And Dan went, so a scene player who wasn't playing a scene but it wasn't acting. What have you got that written down?
No, but I like this.
So
it sounds good.
So he means an actor He
Roxanne.
He wasn't playing a scene, but it wasn't acting. What? That doesn't even make sense. A scene player. He's creating a scene.
Quite Shakespearean.
Yeah. So
all the world's a stage.
So basically, I think they must all think Ryan's touched her up or something at this point. It's so dangerous to just go, oh yeah, something happened. Big Brother's dealing with it. Didn't she tell him like the police were dealing with it or lawyers were dealing with it? So there was. I
feel there was a mention of lawyers or something. Yeah, I felt there was.
So then Ryan told Sally that Roxanne used to go out with his best mate, but she didn't treat him too well. So it's been hard for him to be in there with her, but then it was a long time ago. And then he said, what I'm seeing now is the same thing I saw years ago. Now that is very interesting.
I've missed these bits. This is good. I like this. So Ryan's starting to deconstruct this and see through it somehow.
Oh, look, Nick don't even know her and he's seen through her already. Yeah. But what went on with Roxanne and Ryan's friend, that I would love to know. Because that's
what he's saying is that Roxanne mistreated the friend.
And some of the behaviour. Because you must have had a friend who's gone out with a psycho girlfriend or boyfriend in the past. And
my dad had a psycho partner.
Exactly. And you know the games they play and the way that they manipulate and create
it's
situations
so
to be make one person look like the bad person who's not the bad person. Everyone's known someone like that or known someone in a relationship like that. And Ryan obviously saw that with his friend.
I was the villain in that situation. I was the one.
Oh, they made you out to be the villain. Yeah,
me and my mum.
Exactly.
Who is, by the way, no longer with us. Like you and your, I overheard my stepmother have a go at my dad and say, she used the words, "You and your dead wife and your gay son." That is twisted. How twisted is that?
Is he still with her?
No, of course not.
Thank God.
No.
Wicked stepmother. No wonder you like Disney so much.
Yeah, I know. She was the one that cut up the wedding photo album and posted it through the letterbox through the door.
Oh, wow. Mad. How long was he with her for?
Too long, maybe 5 years, 6 years or something. It was only when my relationship with my dad started to go downhill that he really realised that there was a problem there.
Shit.
Because he was being really controlled by her big time.
Wow.
But she was abusive. She was violent in the home.
Was she?
Yeah, she used to hold... this is very personal. I'm talking about this.
But
on
you
the
should save this for Patreon. No, go on.
Pay for it. If you want to hear the rest of that story, sign up to Patreon. No, I was at home and she was being violent to my dad. She held him in the bedroom, was throwing things at him, slapping him to the point
what did
that
you
tried to bust in there, but she was holding the door really hard.
Was she big?
No, but I don't know how she was.
She's menacing.
It was hard, and her children were in the house as well. Didn't give a fuck.
Were they cunts too?
Well, a bit. But I can't really blame them,
No, exactly.
Apart from that time when my stepbrother took my bank card from my room while I was away. I was travelling, and he used it to buy phone credit online.
Oh, yeah.
How did you think I wouldn't know? The bank statement came through. My dad opened the bank statement, it had a spend on it, and then that's how it revealed that he'd used it. I was like, I haven't got that bank card with me. It couldn't have possibly been used. Been rooting through my fucking drawers, a bitch.
It's all coming out, listeners.
So yeah, I've witnessed abusive people.
Yeah, me too. And this is how they operate. This is how they operate. But the thing is, she is the abusive person masquerading as the victim. That's the
twisted as fuck.
That is literally the twist, and
Twist
it is
twisted.
Twist much. So, Nick said to Ryan, this after Ryan said, "What I'm seeing now is the same thing I saw years ago." Nick said, "It's all camera time." And then Ben in the diary room said, "My head's gone. I want to help her, but am I getting mugged off?" And then Big Brother...
He said, "Can you tell me that, Big Brother?"
Big Brother did not tell.
Big Brother can't tell you that.
But Big Brother did tell Dan the next day.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Big Brother, we'd never seen Big Brother do that before.
I think they had to at that point, didn't they?
Because the knives were out for Ryan, I think.
Yeah. Hold on.
Kirsty was asking Ryan about his home life.
Yeah.
He said that he doesn't give a shit about what happens tomorrow. What is up with the eviction? And she said, "I know you don't care, but play along."
Lol. He said he'd be with his missus at home if he wasn't there having sex, I think he was saying. His girlfriend is really pretty.
She was on...
Is she off Towie or something?
Is she? I don't know. She spoke on a TV show about it, didn't she?
I really felt sorry for her when all this happened. Because imagine if that was your boyfriend in the house being accused of that. And you were just watching.
So hard.
And you didn't know that she was going to get her comeuppance and everything.
Yeah.
the sense of injustice must be...
Especially when Big Brother's given a warning for something you know was nothing.
I was raging, and I don't know him.